Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Tonight, can you see me? It's been dark in here. That's better. I'm going to be reviewing Lagunatis Daytime Ale. And the lights come on, which is good because I can actually see the screen popping there. So, comes in a 330ml bottle. No, 355ml bottle. I'll to apologise. 4.6%. I know nothing about what this ale is, but I will. So here comes the beer. So I went out today. Both Morrison's and Tesco's. I've not been to Asda, and I don't even bother with Sainsbury's these days. But both them two supermarkets have both got beers on a reduced to clear. Mostly just the canned varieties. So both must be doing range reviews very soon. Surprisingly, a lot of the brands they're getting rid of are the same brands, which is a bit strange, being as it's different supermarkets. So this beer here, loads of carbonation and lacing. Golden in colour, white head. Oh, beautiful citrus aroma. Yeah, really nice. Let's have a drink. Oh, citrus and blooming hoppy with it. Quite twang to it as you taste it. Nice, but a real good twang. So, what started off as a fantastically sunny day has transpired into a windy day. 12 degrees in the beer room, so it's still not warm enough for me to do any brewing down here. And as you can see, I've got a coat on today because I'm absolutely freezing. I've actually got a fire in here, but by the time you come down to do a review, it's hardly worth messing about putting the fire on. So, on ratebeer.com, bugger me, there was an error. Oh, here we go. 3.554 out of 5 from 954 ratings. That to me tells me it's quite a good beer. It was brought from either Home Bargains or B&M Bargains. It was not brought from anywhere else. To me, Home Bargains and B&M, Home Bargains more so, are the best sources for beer lovers in the UK. They don't have a lot in. They only stock so many. But when it comes to newbies, they are a primary source of good newbies. So, about this beer, sometimes you want a beer, then you realise how much you need to do before you call it a day. This is it. Nicely dosed with big round hop flavours and a toasty malt foundation to satisfy your every need, but it still lets you stay in the game to do what needs to be done. Yup. First rating 2.2 from yesterday even. Pale yellow colour, minimal white head, a malt aroma with citrus, lemon and tropical notes. Almost neutral flavour, light bodied, fresh finish with some hops, light and refreshing as promised. And then it starts saying it in foreign. Another one, 3.2. Golden clouded with a medium white head, hops and floral aroma, light bitterness with a mild hop end. Nice for a low alcohol beer, but want more of the good stuff. Another review, 3.3. Clear golden body with an average fizzy white head, mostly diminishing with some lacing though. High density of tiny particles. Ew, tiny particles. Moderate to heavy hoppy citrus grapefruit flowers with notes of fruits, peach, light to moderate bitter and light sweet flavour. So, generally well received. And that's the thing, some of these cheap beers, and especially from Home Bargains, sometimes you see them for £1, even as low as 50 pence, 70 pence. And it's a good thing not to judge the price before you buy the beer. You know, sometimes people will sell low just to get people to get drinking that beer. And then when they drink the beer, they like it, and then eventually that price goes up. And it's a way of getting you to discover something, you know, that you might not have bothered with. Whereas if you price something high in the £3-4 range, you know, you're limiting your market, because people will then look and think, do I or don't I? You know, that it's the thing with all beers, and I suppose it goes on with wine, spirits. You know, there's a point where, unless it's had a good review from a noted, you know, reviewer on TV or on the internet or whatever, stuff struggles, you know. I mean, my hope is that one day this channel grows into something where, because of honest reviews, and, you know, I like to be honest. If it tastes good, I'll say it tastes good. If it tastes not so good, I'll tell you. And, you know, like all beer reviewers and all YouTubers, I suppose, in a lot of ways, you know, everyone's trying to, in some ways, get bigger, you know. Some people are trying to make a job out of it, and I can't but, you know, those that are, it's great, you know, if you can do that. I mean, at one stage, my website, www.dcemu.co.uk, was making some nice money for me. It's primarily a video games website. Now I have theme park news, bit of Marvel news, bit of beer reviews news, and you know, at one stage it was making good cash, you know, and now and again some fantastic cash, you know. But it has died over the years. Trends change. It's all about trends. The internet is all about trends. YouTube has progressively got more bigger over the years. Getting in and getting noticed at the right time is crucial. I mean, 8 months or so I've been reviewing beers, and it's still, I mean, if I look at 131 subscribers, which I am massively thankful for, but obviously it's not going to grow massive anytime soon, unless you're lucky enough. I think there's a bloke who got interviewed by Central TV, which is in the East Midlands, and he's got a lot of subscribers, but even I look at his views on some of his beer reviews, and they're still quite low considering he's got a lot of subscribers. So, you know, and yet I know a theme park reviewer who's a great lad, good personality, talks to the camera in the middle of theme parks, which, talking to somebody in the middle of a room, I find easy. Talking to somebody when outdoors, when there's other people looking at you and thinking, what is that, you know, prat doing, basically. It's a little bit different, you know. I could do it, but I'd need to be with a group of people who you know, were on board with you, which is what he was like. You know, he had a group with him, and they were all on board with what he did. So, you know, and they all talk to the camera as well. Then probably, but it's not easy, you know. But anyway, back to the beer, which is the most important thing. Still nice lacing coming from it, you know, and carbonation. Ooh, good strong tasting. Citrus flavours, grapefruit and that. 4.5%. Tastes stronger. I've just bottled up some a homebrew wine with apple juice from Asda, 4 kilos of sugar, and a bottle of blackcurrant cordial that we'd had for a while. No one had ever used for some strange reason. 3 litres of that, which you had to boil to take out the preservatives. I don't know if it got out all the preservatives. It did ferment. It's turned out to be certainly a rosé wine, a bit on the blush side of rosé, if I'm being honest, which is basically a lighter rosé, a bit hazy, but it needs to mature now. It's finished doing what it needs to do. Now I bottled it, it needs to mature. I drank a glass earlier. Didn't think it was that strong, but blooming heck, 20 minutes later, and I felt battered. So it's stronger than what it felt, you know. I would say around about the 11% mark, you know. Not a true solid, you know, rosé, but good fruity rosé with an interesting future, hopefully. Oh. So, what can you say about this? Yeah, I'll do it on left hand. I do forget that the camera's not. I'm used to it being on that wall over there. When I had all the furniture in it, I haven't got the furniture in here at the moment. Got rid of it all. Made the beer room much better for me. But when it was over there, it was actually easier to talk to the camera. Now I'm on the middle. I'm on a wine rack. There you go. There's all my wines and beers. There's all my stash of beers and fuchsia brew kits. So, you know. So it's not quite. I've not got it perfect. I will. I'll put a place, and I think it's in the middle, next to where these daft tins are hanging on the walls. You can see them tins there. Yeah, you can see one there. Well, that bugger has hit my head about 10 times. My mate came in the other day, whang, straight on it, clattered his head. Come keen. Picked some newbies up this week. I did a video yesterday with 8 newbies. My wife must love me. Franciscan Well Brewery, Chieftain. Now, I don't think... Oh. Yep, I've already got a can of that. Oh well, never mind, eh? North Brewing Company, Juicy Fruit Pale Ale. My wife bought me that. It was a couple of quid, this one, not cheap. And certainly a future review. It's great to keep getting the review beers. I am going to make a major purchase when I get the money off the internet, so I don't have to take it out of normal money. Like most people, you know, live on a budget, and you know, unless you're in a good job, earning plenty of money, we don't, because I'm the only worker in the house. My wife gave up work to look after our autistic son. It's a sacrifice that, you know, as long as he has the best, you know, thing in life, best start in life. It's all about, you know, you have kids, you have to make sure they have the best start, you know, and that being that, you know. So when I get money coming from other sources through the internet or whatever, then I use that. And my next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get an Ocado order and get that 30% off when you do your first order, which you order 100 quid's worth, you get it for 66 quid. What? 30% off, 70 quid, sorry. So you order 130, you're basically going to get it for just less than 100. Why not? You know, you might as well, and especially if the beers that you've never had before. For me, it's like being in Candyland. But when it happens, I'll put a video on the channel and go through all the new beers, because it will be. I'm so looking forward to it. Especially we're getting 30 quid's worth of beer for now. You know, you can't fault that, can you? So, very decent right until the bottom. So let's discuss this. Golden colour, white head, very good carbonation and lacing. Aroma, citrus coming through. Taste, citrus, grapefruit and that. Light malt. And generally nice all the way down. A very decent beer. Not a top 10 beer, but not every beer has to be a top 10 beer, you know. It's not going to work with every single beer you drink. Out of 5, I get a jolly good 4.1 out of 5. Not quite me top echelon of beers, but still a very good effort. Yeah, well worth having a go at. Right, Thanks for watching. See you soon.